guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a first impressions and demo on the Colourpop Makeup by Shayla collab. I was so excited for this launch. Hopefully these products are still available. Obviously, like, selling out is very exciting for the actual like collaborator, but I hope for your sake that most of these products are still available. So with this collab, I'm not sure if this has been an option for every single Colourpop collab. I don't think it has been, because I even remember for like Hello Kitty, lots of people wanted the actual PR set. They are selling this as this PR bundle where I guess you can get the actual box and everything for $75. But if you're just wanting to get the actual individual products and you don't care about the box, one I believe is $59. I have to cheat. Let me use my cheat sheet. Yes, it's $59, but the actual value of the full collection is $64. So the collection is comprised of a palette, 2 loose powder highlighters, 3 luxe lipsticks, and then a glossy lip. First up, we have the Perception eyeshadow palette. This guy retails for $23. Inside, you have a mirror as well as 16 shadows. So I think that brought it down to like $143 to $144 per shadow, which is a total steal. I love the selection of colors that she chose, because if you concentrate more on this half of the palette, you can create more of like a warm, everyday, basic eye. Well, not basic, because you have some like killer, like metallic foiled type of shadows. But then on these 2 columns over here, you can do more of like a smoky jewel tone type of eye, or just mix them all together and create a freaking bomb.com eye. I just love the color selection. I think she did such a great job. I also appreciate the fact that the names of the shadows are underneath each of the shadows. Before, a lot of the Colourpop palettes only included the names on the back, but it was like, was this one the right way or was it flipped? I think one of the palettes was where it was like flip-flopped or something. This makes it a lot less confusing when the actual name is just placed right underneath the shadow, especially when filming a video, because you can just refer to the inside of the palette and not be like flipping back and forth. So let's go ahead and swatch these babies. I can't get over the price. $23 for 16 shadows. That is such a good deal. And especially if you've already used Colourpop shadows in the past, you know the quality is so good. They're so blendable, so pigmented. So I can't wait to swatch all of these for you guys. So starting off with the first 4 shades from my wrist down, we have Unbothered, TF, Titus, and Stallion. Stallion is this really cool black with tiny flecks of like cobalt blue glitter. This is so pretty. Moving on to row number 2, starting from my wrist, we have Spill the Tea, Diva, IE, and then 14. Spill the Tea is one of the most like wet, metallic looking foiled shadows I have ever seen. I want to bathe in that color. Like, that is stunning. Moving on to row number 3, from my wrist, we have Strut and Slay, which is kind of like an intense rose gold. Culture, which is the perfect like matte warm transition type of shade. Sassy, if you're fans of MAC blue brown pigment, you'll love that. And then September, which is just a gorgeous kind of like lilac-y type of pink. I'm moving on to the 4th and final row. This entire like color palette, at least for these 4, just screams fall to me. I'll definitely be wearing them all year round, but I mean, those are just total fall colors. So first up from my wrist, we have Revenge, which is just a gorgeous kind of like brick orange type of color. Then we have Thick, a beautiful matte orange, followed by Played Out, kind of like a rich brown, but in my opinion, there's like a subtle plummy undertone in there. And then the last one is Shade. That one has a matte base, but as you can see, it's just sprinkled with tons of kind of like rusty bronze coppery glitter. Next up, we have the Luxe lipsticks. Love the packaging of these. They feel really nice and heavy and expensive. They're only $7 a piece, which is definitely just drugstore prices. So first up, we have the shade Quickie. This is just a beautiful nude. Has a very subtle sheen to it, kind of just like a cream finish. The shade Ooh, which honestly, this kind of reminds me a little bit of like an orange sherbet type of color. And then the very final lipstick shade is called Come On Sis. This color is so pretty. I mean, that's a total me shade. I love these type of rosy, mauvey, just rich, beautiful berry colors. And then we also have a glossy lip. This one is also $7. Love the packaging. It's following the whole rose gold theme. And then this one is called Neat Freak. Sheer nude base with flecks of like pink and gold shimmer in there, but you don't feel any of the glitter. And then finally, we have the loose powder highlighters. There are 2 different options. First up, we have a Boomin', which is more of like a really pretty light champagne gold. And then Pose, which is more of kind of like a bronzy rose gold. I feel like in the packaging, it looks more like a rose gold, but whenever you swatch it, you can definitely kind of see a little bit more of not like rich bronze, but kind of like a rosy pink bronze. So let's go ahead and swatch 𝗬𝗓𝗓 first. You do get a sifter inside. I like the contrast that it's black inside. Okay, let me sprinkle some of this out. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, even as an eyeshadow, it's just so reflective. I love it. And then we have 𝗬𝗓𝗓. So it's not like super, super rosy, but it's not like a straight up a bronze either. But when you see it next to 𝗬𝗓𝗓, it definitely looks more like a bronze than like a rose gold, I guess. You see what I mean? But if you mix these two together, it looks so good. But I mean, 𝗬𝗓𝗓, or no, this side, that just looks wet. I love it. It makes me so happy. Okay, so without further ado, I feel like I've been talking forever. My hair hates me. I'm sure you hate me right now for touching my hair. Let's go ahead and get into the demo. So the first shade that I'm going to go into is 𝗟𝗘𝗧. Just gonna take a little bit of this on a blending brush and just pop this right into my crease area. Also, I have a healing zit right here. It is killing me. I've been pretty lucky lately about not getting any breakouts, and I don't know what happened there, but it's driving me nuts. Pretty much anything in this color family always brings me great joy. I don't know what it is. I just love those tones. Then taking a smaller brush, I think I'm going to go into the shade Thick right here, this matte orange, just because it is calling my name. And I'm going to pop this into the crease as well, but concentrate this a little bit lower down just to deepen up this area. Oh, that's really pretty. Some of these shades remind me a little bit of like the very first Colourpop quad that came out. Remember there was two. There was one that was a little bit warmer. I can never remember the name, but these first two shades are reminding me a little bit of that palette. Now I'm going to take a little bit of Played Out and concentrate that more on the outer corner. That has like a little bit of plumminess in it, it looks like. Super pretty. Okay. You know what? I kind of want to take some of these shades onto the inner corner as well. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to pick up Thick again and just place some of that right here in the inner corner, and then a little bit of Revenge. So kind of going back with those same couple of shades. Okay, now for the center portion of the lid, there are so many different colors that I want to use. Like, spill the tea. This color is so freaking pretty, just like the metallicness in it. I love 𝗟𝗘𝗧'𝗦 Diva is just such a pretty rich gold. Like, there's so many good options, but I really want to go in with Sassy. I feel like I haven't used one of these like blue-brown type of duochrome shifts in a really long time, so I think I am going to take some of that, and I'm just going to use my finger. And I'm just going to press this. Oh, that's so pretty. Right kind of like in the center of my eye. I love these like oil slick duochrome type of shades because it's almost like a chameleon. In one light, it's more kind of like a bluish green, and then the other light, it just kind of looks like an iridescent brown. It is so, so pretty. And then going in with the color Shade, I'm just going to smudge that all over my lower lash line. Shade has a lot of glitter in the pan, but it doesn't really translate onto your eye. That may be different if I went in with an actual shader brush and like packed it onto my lid. Okay, moving on to the loose powder highlighters, we have the shade 𝗬𝗓𝗓, which is the one that I'm thinking that I'm going to go in with just because I feel like it may suit my skin tone, or at least right now, a little bit more. This is more of like a light true gold, and then Pose is more of like a rose gold. So we got 𝗬𝗓𝗓 and then Pose. Maybe we could mix both of them. That would be really pretty. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start off with 𝗬𝗓𝗓 though. The lids of these are really cute too. You have that same metallic rose gold splatter. So I'm just going to peel off this sifter. I meant to bring tweezers and I totally forgot. Okay, well, at least I got one of the holes open. I'm going to dust some of this out, and I thought I brought a fan brush. I don't think I did. Okay, we're gonna go in with the Morphe M510, and I'm just gonna pick up a tiny bit of this. I honestly haven't messed with the Colourpop, what are these called again? Loose highlighters too much, so I'm excited. And just, oh, wow, that is so pretty. It's not like overly gold. Love it. Okay, I am back in action. I had to go and take Landon lunch, but now we can go ahead and finish up with the lip products, which I'm really excited about. I did cheat and I swatched some of these on my hands like the day they came in, because I've actually never tried the Colourpop Luxe lipsticks before, which is pretty shocking because I definitely identify as a Colourpop junkie, but Lipsticks are just something that I have so much of. Like eyeshadows, I don't hesitate on purchasing, even though I have a million of those too, but my lip products were just taking over. So whenever Colourpop first launched their Luxe lipsticks, I was like, no, it's okay, I don't need them, but I was really excited that they were included in this package. So let's go ahead and start off with the lightest shade first. This one is called Quickie. Love the packaging, just rose gold with little stars. Even the actual bullet itself has little stars pressed into it, which I just think is precious. So Quickie is more of like a true kind of like brown toned nude, whereas, ooh, if you guys watch Shayla, you know what I'm talking about, which I'm sure pretty much everyone does if you're watching this video. This one is more of kind of like an orangey type of nude. I have a feeling I'll probably like Quickie more. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply these without, this bang is hating me. Like, what is happening? It needs to be recurled. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with Quickie, just because this one seems a little bit lighter. I probably should have exfoliated my lips to give these like a fair shot. So if it looks crusty, it's my lips' fault, not the lipstick. Okay, here we go. Ooh, glides on pretty easily. I feel like I should have retouched some of my foundation. It's looking a little nar. It is so hot outside today. Okay, so this is definitely like a paler nude than what I typically wear. On top of it, we are going to apply Neat Freak. It kind of looks like a super pale, like salmon pink type of sheer nude with tons of little flecks of gold shimmer inside. I personally love the Colourpop glossy lips. I just think they're some of the best glosses out there. I have a feeling this one will, oh yes, that combo is very nice. That just makes it a lot more wearable in my opinion, because sometimes these really, really pale nudes, at least on my complexion, I just feel like sometimes they look a little bit like dry. It just makes like my actual lip look dry, not the formula. But with this gloss on top, wow, I really, really like that. This is the shade, ooh, I definitely don't have anything like this in my collection. I can tell right off the bat though, that the formula, maybe it's just like the color of this, the formula just seems a lot creamier than the first shade. This is just not a flattering shade on me. It's just like too orange. I don't like it on my skin tone. Maybe if I was going with like no eyeshadow, like just lashes and like liner and this lip color with like a pretty cream blush, I think that would be prettier. But I can tell you again, this gloss works magic. It's like it turns any lip color a million times better, because with a gloss on top, I definitely prefer it more. It is a very interesting color though. It's definitely something that I don't have anything else similar to. So, I mean, that's always good. Our third and final color is called 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗜𝗔𝗟, and this is a shade that is right up my alley. I have so many lipsticks that are like in this color family. I just love a good mauvey, rosy type of shade. They're just so pretty. I feel like they're flattering on so many different skin tones. So not to speak for like the general public, but I have a feeling that this one and Quickie will definitely be the ones that sell out first. While the Ooh one was very interesting, it's just not quite as wearable in my opinion compared to these two shades here. I know that can definitely vary from like skin tone to skin tone, but I just feel like overall Quickie and 𝗦𝗢𝗧𝗦 just seem to be a little bit more universally flattering. Okay, so let's go ahead and apply this because I am excited. Oh, wow, this one's even creamier than the last one. And it seems to have more of a sheen compared to the last two shades. I probably should have done a liner. I love the color. I'm not surprised. I knew that I would. I just love these type of tones. I think they are so, so pretty. So this one definitely has like more of a glossy finish compared to the last two. Either way, let's go ahead and apply Neat Freak, the glossy lip on top, just so we can see what that combo looks like. Keegan is like blasting my phone talking about getting matching jackets. I told him the other day I think it would be cute if we found like cute matching tennis shoes, just like, you know, everyday black and white like Nikes or something. But now he's over here sending me pictures of these like North Face anoraks, and I'm like, matching jackets is taking it too far. I'm like, what's next? Matching fanny packs? Like, we're not gonna be those people, Keegan, I'm sorry. Okay, so that's really pretty with the gloss too. I think this color I may have preferred a little bit more just on its own, just because it already did give a really nice sheen. Either way, such a pretty color. I love it. This is a color that you can wear all year round, night or day. It's just Such a pretty, flattering color in my opinion. All right, y'all, so that's it for this video. I really hope you found it helpful. If you did, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. I would appreciate it. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, join the family. I would love you for forever and a day. And let me know down below in the comments which product you're most excited to pick up. I have to say, for me, the star of the show is definitely the palette, but I know I already said this once or twice in the video already. This is without a doubt my favorite Colourpop collab so far. I just think she freaking killed it with the colors, the palette, just oh, the shades, the formula, everything. I love the highlighters are beautiful. Love that quickie lipstick, and then the Come On Sis, the gloss, I already know will be living in my purse. And the price point of Colourpop is just so, so good. If you guys have never checked out Colourpop before, you're definitely missing out. They have some amazing products. I'll go ahead and link some of my Colourpop videos that I've done in the past down below if you guys are interested. As always, all the products that I'm wearing on my face, on my body, I will have linked down below. That way, I feel like I always get comments on that, but for the most part, I'm pretty good about linking them down. And yeah, that is it for this one. I hope you guys all have a great weekend, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.